Hello everybody, Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome back to Wildermyth. Last time I I made several attempts at trying a legacy campaign. Because for once, I just wanted to try one of the campaigns that lets me revisit some of my old characters, like these guys. Was I going to be revisiting Jevin War, or is that going to be in a different one? I don't know. That was going to be the Monarchs Under the Mountain, but then that one was one of the failures. I actually figured out why I was having so much trouble with all of the legacy campaigns. It wasn't actually due with the fact it was a legacy campaign. It's because of one of the mods that I have installed. If I go to options, go to mods, you'll see right here I have expanded weapons installed. I was thinking, oh hey, lots of cool new weapons, and I was just trying to get all the mods to install on this laptop as well, because for some reason they weren't installing, and I needed the elf ears and alternate eyes for some of the characters to look right. Expanded weapons though apparently doesn't just add new weapons, but completely rebalances how weapons and accuracy works. Completely changes the way the game is played. So I'm not only starting what is considered a more difficult campaign, I accidentally increased the difficulty on myself by adding this mod because I liked the idea of more weapons. So that's a thing! But can't really change that, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to keep in mind, flanking is gonna be really important. Anything that helps with accuracy is gonna be really important. So let's go ahead and jump in and hope for the best. Let's see. Alright, follow your steps back. 3 heroes must survive, and I only have 3 heroes. So I guess it's a pretty straightforward path, I suppose. We have to go to the Cantorcrow Timbers, if that's how it's pronounced. Let's go ahead and send these 3... Actually, Garland needs to heal, so I'm gonna wait a moment before I send them. At least gain a little bit of health. Garland, please. Okay, we're gonna scout this area out now. Let's go. Okay, he's fully healed now. Catching up. Hermé walks with her nose in the Dread Compendium. Can you read it? You can read it? No one can read it. I just used to go look at it for the pictures. Burned those drawings into my brain as a kid. Saw my first Thrixel. It was like an image came off the pages.
We've been lucky with the weather. That's something. But also, here's a question. Where'd you get that word Thrixel?
Master Pippin used it. Believe it's wild speech. Pippin came from hill painting people. Almost no one can read this thing, but you can. Right, Nenmei? You read Old Kyorin.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Problem is, there's 2 different letterings, and I'm good with one, but not the other. Need a desk and some work paper.
Honestly, you're as smart and pretty? Don't you think that's kind of unfair? Maybe this could be Garland's chance at, actual love. Because if you remember, the campaign that Garland came from, he was so unlucky with love. It was a constant thing for him. Maybe this time he'll have some luck. Fine, but Garland, there's 100 quiet places you could have gone, even within the town limits. Why all the way to Eldstone? The ruin? People said it was haunted. Gloam lights, fleeting noises, disappearances, rumors I heard as I made my way home. Sound like a likely spot. A storm catches their heels. In the end, I was half right. The Thrixel were there, but Master Pippin wasn't. It latches on long enough to leave him soaked, then runs west. I'll tell you this, there's nobody I know who I'd really call brave. Now, I think I see who that word is reserved for. Brave? Nah, I'm just sad and stubborn.
Can I have my bed shirt back?
Wait, what? Oh.
Sure, it's damp, but at least the book's dry-ish.
Last thing I'm wondering about is your magic. Is my memory lying? You both worked magic in the ruin. Your mom's the lady who runs the print shop, Lyanna Keg, right? Does she know? Does she also have powers?
Lost her mom to autumn fever 4 years back. A lot of folks in town didn't make it.
Oh, I am a jerk, I'm sorry.
No, you couldn't have known. Anyway, we're okay now.
Not even
sure how to answer you, though. When do you call something magic? It wasn't like using a thing. It was almost as simple as shaking hands. Like shaking hands with creation. Right, Nenmei? No, yeah. Something feels off. Do you feel that?
What do you mean, off?
I don't know. Weird. The air's tensing up. Something's moving out there.
Should assume the worst. So, can you do magic? Do you know how? Or can you at least fight?
Don't worry about us. Are you all good?
The threat closes around them. Watch my back, I guess. And do what you can.
Wouldn't it be strange if...
In that moment, Hermé locks eyes with Garland. Realization blossoms between them both. Oh dear. Either we each devise a defensive strategy or pursue a troublesome feeling. This could be interesting, one way or the other. I think I'm gonna flip a coin. Let me pull up the coin flip app because I don't have a coin on me. Or wait, I actually do have some coins on me. Let me just... Over my little collection of dragon little statues. So, heads, devise a defensive strategy. Tails, pursue a troublesome feeling. So... Ah, that just fell. Okay. That was almost tails when it landed on my laptop, and then it fell onto my leg, and now it's heads. So, heads, devise a defensive strategy. So, no troublesome feelings.
All day, they were following us.
Choosing this spot. Alright, they want to surround us, and we can't let them. Nenmei, standing there will get you killed. Follow your sister. Let's go! So, combat modifiers. Fortitude or cunning. So, flanking attacks this damage deal an extra +1 damage. So, gotta remember that. Need to do more flanking. I typically keep my, Oh, yeah. Alright. So, if I put you here... and be Sentinel... You... I'm gonna put you here. And I can have you interfuse with the stump. And we can do a Splinter Blast against the Dweaver. Hey, we shredded some armor. That's great. Then you... If I have you wall up with Hermé and interfuse with the rocks, because why not? Let's do a discus against the Dweaver. Hey, good job. Okay. Okay, it did not go into our space, but let's go ahead and go... Let's go ahead and go there. Garland! Let's flank. Is this how flanking works? I hope it is. Oh, come on, really? That's not how... Okay, well... Okay, I can put you here. And you can do a throwing axe. Like right there. I'll interfuse with a log. Okay. You can do the discus... No, you can't. If I interfuse with these mossy rocks... From there, I can hit... The Dweaver is a little bit more dangerous, I think. Did some damage. Okay, Seeker's on the move. And the Thrusk is on the move. There's that Thrusk. This is gonna be dangerous. Okay. Garland, I need to get to a place where... Okay, Herme. If you interfuse with a dead tree... I think you can Splinter Blast... right there. You, I believe, can... do a discus from there. To the Thrusk. Hey, it did something. Garland. If I put you here. There we go. Dweaver is gone. Okay, there we go. Seeker. Okay, good. And here's another Thrusk. Well, let's see. Splinter Blast. Or Wild Grasp against... Actually, Garland. There's like nowhere I can put you that will count as flanking. Okay, right now you have Spirit Blade though, so that helps. I can go ahead and do throw axe at this Thrusk. Hey, good job! And Splinter Blast against this Thrusk. It dodged, but did something at least. Okay, this discus. I can at least try my hand at doing that. It dodged, but... I can put you up here. Hang on, if I peck first. Hey, did something. Then I can strike. And it dodged, but it's blinded, so... Okay, okay. Huh. Well. Okay, you're gonna need to interfuse with something. Actually, I'm gonna move first. If I move you here, it's by the Thrusk. But it's out of that area. Let's go ahead and... Splinter Blast. There we go. You can interfuse with a shrub. Can you reach that thing from... Yes, you can. And then you... Can't quite peck. But that thing is stunned, so it can't really do anything. There we go. That thing is dead. And then just be a sentinel. It can't do anything. There we go. I'll just put you here. You can peck. And there! Good job! Starting to figure this out. I'm starting to get used to how this works. Oh, that's nice. That's quite a bit of experience. You already have a hurl axe. Your hands are full. Your hands are full. I guess we just have to salvage it for an ingot. That's alright. Cloak of Divinity. Plus 0.8 warding. Okay, you know what? You're pretty good on warding, but Nenmei could definitely use some Garland. Probably soon as well, but Nenmei? Let's go ahead and give it to you, because why not? Scrambling to higher ground, leaving a wake of twisted Thrixl bodies, the three of them stand breathing hard. Late gray sun squeezes past the clouds. There could have been a couple more. I'm not seeing movement.
Might be time to make distance.
While there's light? Yeah. They find a deer path to follow for a ways, then strike out north, crossing lines of bracken and fording rivers of dried pine needles. Opposing winds fork their matted hair.
Garland, can I tell you something?
Nenmei? Sure.
Recognize this is... I mean, it's almost reckless, but I think if I don't say it, it'll make things weirder. Also, this way, if you don't like it, I can work on getting over it. So the thing is that I am falling for you hard, and...
Interesting. And what's your plan for getting over it?
Oh, well, I could take up gambling?
Aww. Before you say anything else, Nenmei, allow me to rip off my own mask and reveal the pathetic man hiding under it. Here. This is a guy who wished for a chance with you and didn't know how to ask for it. Aw. So we do have a bit of a romance going on. So, yes. Continue, though. What were you gonna say? A brisk march sees them far before nightfall.
I hoped it would fade, but I guess it still might.
Ah, Hermé doesn't approve. Alright, new card is added to the Thrixl deck. Oh boy. But now, Thrusts deal extra damage. Dweavers have extra armor, and the Seeker is now part of the deck. But, okay, this place is actually completely useless. This place has stuff. Follow your steps back. If Thrixl want us away, it can't be good. I guess that means we gotta continue over here to the Gamelden Wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and send them out to scout. I'm gonna get a drink really quick. Alright. Trail news.
It's been how many days?
Fall's practically done.
Did we really wander all this way, senseless?
Oh, I see Shion! She's got, like, the shadow eyes and stuff, but she's there! The fire carves out of logs. The fire carves light out of logs.
Why do I feel like everything I knew before is long ago and far away? I've got that in my head, too.
Maybe you just need some sleep? Gets hard out here.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. He's pretty attentive to Hermé.
Is the argument gonna be about them, like, both? Oh dear.
Hey, Garland, can you help me with, can you turn the pages? My hands have to hold it up and it's kind of heavy.
Hermé is not looking happy. Time wanders. Their piled tinder drains to a scatter of the most interesting pieces, the ones they're reluctant to burn. Nenmei is able to translate large sections of the archaic text. A little later.
But I just don't know if it's more than a picture book. There's a reverent quality to the way the Curans write about these monsters. It's beautifully considered, and there are aspects that are interesting, but...
Some of us should try and shut our eyes. Don't want you tired, you know?
Who's this? Outlaws? Poachers?
She looks so spooky. Ooh, I love her. So either she'd better warn them, or wait, those look like the printer's girls. I am going to flip a coin for this. Alright, flipping a coin. Heads, 1, tails, 2. And it's heads, so Shion's gonna warn them. The hill painter's approach is noiseless. Woods are scary these days. Garland clears the shrieking fire in a bound. Behind me, you two.
Someone you know? Just a skinny hill woman, approaching alone.
Slowly then, into the light. They back towards the fireside, the woman following.
I'm only after a conversation, truly. Can we put our weapons away? Name's Shion. Walk this forest, paint these hills, as folks say. There's things here. Old creatures out of myth song.
Drixel.
So you do know of them?
Have you seen them? Where? Doing what?
Was tracking a whole 3 of them. I keep to my own tract, mostly, and I'm certainly glad of that now. When I peeled off, their heading was unmistakable, making towards Delvecorn. No, that's... home.
How well do you know these lands?
How well do I, Shion, know these lands?
That same night...
What do you think's going on? Can I ask?
Where's that expression from? They call your people hill painters.
Oh. I wasn't born among them, but painting the hills means you're walking them ceaselessly. Until you know them, dip, rise, and runnel. Might be some older meaning, but... I don't pretend to know how these things get started. We've had the strangest season of our lives. We shouldn't even be out here. Drixel, though, I guess. Yeah, Drixel. My adopted people. We have legends of Drixel. The name is one you remember, but legends is all I knew them for. Ripples. Feel like we're seeing ripples. What else should I know?
I should also say, so you're not surprised, my little sister and I are magical? We're just learning about it. Herme, isn't it best to hold something back? How do we know we can trust this woman?
Won't argue with sound advice. Still have to tell her about the disappearing Mothman.
But hey, we got Shion in the party! Welcome aboard, Shion! Let's see. So you've got Silk Step, Archery, and Ambush, which will be very interesting to see how that sets up. You have the Whisper Song, which is your primary weapon. Okay, apparently each weapon has like separate accuracy. Aim to shoot, taking time to aim. Shion shoots at a foe with the Whisper Song. That's another thing I gotta keep in mind, is that different things have like different accuracy. Or actually, people have different accuracy, right? Yeah, everyone's accuracy is melee's 84. I don't know if spell accuracy is like a separate thing, but... I wonder if there's ways to improve that as well. something I'm gonna have to look into for sure. Because it really changes how the game is played. So, we want to get to Delvecorn. And we need at least 3 heroes to survive on the way there. So Gamelfields, Gamelin. Let's survey the Gamelfields first. See what's up over here. Alright, what have we got in the Gamelfields? Cave of Cren. It's occupied by lurking Thrixel. But let's go ahead and assault Cave of Cren. And see how this goes. Let's go ahead and assault it. In the deep caverns beneath Cave of Cren.
Herme, keep up! Herme, keep up!
Sorry, it's just so still down here. So quiet, even by my standards. Heart of Stone. Ooh, boy.
Besides, the torches are all up in the front. It's hard to see where I'm... Whoa!
And down she falls. I swear, I get someone with Heart of Stone every single game.
What? Where? Wow. What is that?
And there's the Heart of Stone thing.
How long has this been down here? A shining treasure lost in the dark. All alone. I know how that feels. It's jammed in there pretty tight.
So, shall we leave it be? Or if she pries it out, she could rescue it. Every single time so far, I've had someone try to rescue it. Let's flip a coin again. Heads, she'll leave it be. Tails, she pries it out. So, it keeps on falling into place with its, like... Tails. Okay. So, we could try to rescue it. This is gonna be the 3rd time I've... Probably more than 3rd, technically, but, like, in this particular campaign. This will be, like, of all the ones I've recorded, this will be the 3rd time that I've had someone try to rescue it. I don't think I've ever done one who doesn't rescue it.
If I can just get my knife in under there... Something's wrong! What? Ah! What was... my face? Herme! There you are! What did you... What happened to your face? I'm not... There was this gem in the statue. It seemed so lost and helpless somehow. Well, whatever happened, the Thrixel must have heard that scream. Firm up! They'll be all over us now.
Netmay's really taking charge. It just occurred to me I need to like change the sisters' colors for their outfits. But anyway. So all foes have an extra temporary hit point. Goody. Oh, and there's a leaf spirit. Well. Shion. Okay, this takes... it's a double action, it says. Okay, well, Garland. Putting Garland around back here. If I stick Shion there... Actually, Herme, can I interfuse with this thing? I can! I can Bone Lance... Or I can Bone Wall. Okay, Shion, I'm actually gonna have you Silk Step out of the way there. Nenmei, I'm gonna have you interfuse with something. You interfuse with the lamp. Nothing else will be. None of these things will be able to interfuse. Alright. So we've blinded those things. Alright, Garland. I think you can tech. There we go. Herme. You can throw your axe at... Oh, it's gonna get blocked by the thing. Or you can bone lance. I really wish that, like, that Thrixel was, like, elsewhere. Let's at least... Let's try something. Let's bone lance that one. Pierced in the armor. Okay, we can do that at least. And, okay, we dodged the dream trap. That's good, that's good. Alright, well. Garland. Just go ahead and peck that thing. Didn't work. Shion. If I do an aimed shoot... Let's do an aimed shoot at this one. There we go. Okay, if I move you here, you can be a sentinel. You can come up here and do a throwing axe against that Dweaver. And bone lance against this Seeker, which dodged. You can back up here. I don't know if I want to open the door yet. You know what? Let's wait. Alright. Lover's Vengeance! Good job! Oh, and... Dweaver opened the door? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that they could interfuse with that thing. I didn't even... Okay, well... Hey! Is there anything you can interfuse with? Nope. Okay, well, Shion! Okay, okay, Herme. Let's go ahead and at least try something against this thing. Shion, I'm putting you here for now. And we'll do Silk Step. Right there. You can peck this thing. Okay. And do Sentinel. And you move right here and wait. If the Dweaver comes any closer... Okay, well... Shion is in danger. Okay. Shion's gotta move way out here. Okay. So Garland. Peck the Dweaver, it dodged. Okay, well. Herme. Can you throw your axe at it? And Bone Lance. It blocked. You can move and whack it. Hey, good job! Garland can act as sentinel if the Thrusk moves. Okay, Shion is down for the count. Shion collapsed backwards. The battle had taken its toll. So either she has to fall back and we'll fight another day. Look, I think I'm gonna need her in the future, so we'll say she loses 2 health for the remainder of the game. Look, I need her in the party for the time being. We are very low. Normally I would roll the dice. But look, we are very, very low on literally everything. So, let's just do that. There we go. Shion will be okay in the future. Everyone gets a little bit of experience. Shion already has Grave Arc, so it literally does nothing. We'll just salvage this. There's nothing else we can do. Igneous Talisman, plus 0.7 bonus damage. Who could use that? Anyone who has... Let's see, Nenmei and Hermei. Let's give it to Hermei, because she does have a physical weapon.
Phew, that was close. Thanks for blowing our cover.
I was a fool. I shouldn't have gotten lost.
So, now what?
I don't know. It feels cold, I guess. But it sees like normal. I guess I learned to live with it. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise.
Just try to keep up next time, okay?
Alright, now there's bards in the world. Okay, well, we'll have to deal with that at some point. I guess this place is technically already claimed by us. Okay, in the meantime, I do need to, like, check on these guys' colors. I've been meaning to. Colors, primary color is blue, which we're gonna keep. And actually, I'm gonna make it, like, a bit more of an intense blue right now, as well. So we'll pick that. And then instead of brown, I kind of want to do, like... Let's go with, like, a violet for you, almost. Like, some sort of violet. It won't be, like, the most bright color. But it will be a shade of, like, violet. Like, that looks good. Like, for you, that works. Okay, we've got Shion. Nenmei, on the other hand. Your colors will be... Let's kind of go with, like, more of a cheerful gold, I think. Right there. And in secondary, we can go with, like, a green. Like, maybe almost like a foresty sort of shade. Kind of like that. Then Shion's colors. Shion's colors, if I recall, were like purple and very, very dark purple. And then Garland, where was Garland? Garland's colors were like green and white. That's what I remember. You were green and white. But let's let Shion recover for a bit before we continue on our way. We're gonna have some calamity cards show up. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Alright, let's go to Gameldon. Or no, let's actually just stick here until... Okay, Now let's scout the area. There we go. Okay. We're going to cancel a Prixel. Everything else we can figure out in the future. But for now, let's head to Gameldon. See how this works out. Vienna's Vigil. So Gamelin. We can patrol the infestation. And we can assault. Oh, you know what? Let's patrol. I just realized, apparently, places have more strength depending on infested tiles. There we go! Because it's no longer infested, that +1 strength is gone. So let's go ahead and assault. Gonna have to remember to patrol before we do stuff. Let me get a drink really quick. I love doing the voices, but like... it does take its toll on my throat. But I love doing the voices. So when we fight... Not exactly a pleasant country creek, is it? Feel tense? I tend to keep things in. Are you good? I will flip a coin. This is tails, so number 2. I'm good. That's it? Yep. And that was literally the entire scene. Garland's good. Okay. That's the entire scene. Awesome. Okay. Oh, we're fighting Wokens. Okay. The Deepists. So Woken Slingers and Woken Fighters. We're fighting Cultists today. That's gonna be fun. Okay, Herme. Let's open the door. Can you interfuse with anything inside? You can. Let's interfuse with the shrine. Alright, Nenmei. Oh, I'm hearing the whispers. Every time I have to deal with the Deepists, I can always hear those whispers. Okay, Shion. Sending you in. And Silk Step over here. Garland, putting you here. And you're going to be Sentinel so you can defend everyone. You go ahead. Nothing else you can interfuse with that I can see, so I'm going to have you wait. Alright, the Woken. There's a Slinger. Splinter Blast. It's a very small Splinter Blast radius. Herme. You can steal fire and literally just put that guy on fire. It dodged, but you now have an interfused blaze. You can literally do that. And you... that guy's gonna literally, like, walk up and be, like, set on fire. I can put you in the middle of the room and act as a sentinel. So yeah, that guy's dead, because he was literally on fire. And that guy's dead. Now there's 2 more. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Shion come around this direction, perhaps? Or actually, Herme. I'm gonna move Herme into here. You can throw your axe. Yeah, it took cover, didn't do much, but... if you interfuse with that one, you can also steal fire again. Nenmei. Let's see, Shark Trap we can set up. So these guys can't really advance too far. Shion can set up an ambush, so if they were to land right there. And Garland can sit right here and be Sentinel. Hey, there we go. Okay, well... Herme? Or no, you can... steal fire or put that guy on fire. There we go. I think I can use that, like, fling the knives. If we interfuse with the knives and just barrage this guy with knives... yeah, yeah. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. There we go. We just, like, literally threw knives at that guy. Oh, hey, this is new! Garland Silver's now Blue Horn Warrior. So, melee accuracy has gone up. Range accuracy has gone up. So, we can do hardiness. He has plus 30% health. Wisdom gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. Or Thundering Challenge. Once per combat, as a swift action, he can frighten the enemy and force them to spend their next turn running away. So plus 30% health. Could be the most useful, to be honest. Like, Hardiness and Thundering Challenge are the two I'm thinking of. I'm thinking I might go with... let's go with Hardiness, because why not? Okay, Shield. You know what? You could use a shield, I suppose, since you have that dagger. Oh, yay, and the Deepists have, like, the ability to hobble enemies. Okay. Well, that's always fun. At the very least, we did a good job. I do want to, like, double check and see what our stuff is. We have 1 ingot and 1 fabric, and at the end we will have 2 of everything except for hides. So let's go ahead and scout out the Tainted Blood Mesa. Because why not? The Tainted Blood Mesa has been revealed. So yeah, it gets plus 1 strength from infested tiles. Let's patrol. So glad I figured out how this thing works. And now we can assault the Rainhome Tomes. So let's give this a go. Let's go! Mountain Mischief. A twisting path takes them up to the high hills, and finally into the company of the local peaks. Breathe that in! Mountain air, best enjoyed in silence. Mountain air, mountain paths, my feet already feel busted! For 20 paces, the only sound is the scrape of their feet on rough granite. No one knows this trail, do they? Know which direction we're headed? The way forks. One leads higher to the top of precarious cliffside. The other path curves downward under the shadow of the high rocks. I've seen both of these, actually, in my 2 separate campaigns. One was, like, to a broken cart and things were difficult. The other was up to a witch, and people started hating us. So, I'm actually gonna flip a coin. I know what both of these do. But you know what? I'm gonna flip a coin, see which one I should take. Because why not? So... Let me flip a coin over here, actually, because it keeps, like, landing in a weird spot. Heads! So we're taking the chasm path. Okay. Is that really wise, though? It's wreckage. They descend a rocky incline. The wide trail looks like it would accommodate wheel traffic. Right, what are you suggesting? The mountain's going to collapse on us? A steep switchback takes them lower, to the floor of the chasm.
Good eye, Shion. Poor folks. Whoever's most fortunate was, I'm sure it set them back pretty awful.
Disaster's always one bad bump away. Not a lot here, but it doesn't look picked through. There's plenty of rocks in among the splinters, which... Above them, an ominous noise rings out. Yep. As I suspected, bad stuff's about to happen. And... Let's go!
Come on!
Tumble. Shion! You alright?
Fine. A little hurt, but keep moving.
The way back up has been blocked by the collapse, but they emerge into a broader canyon. Out of danger, for now. Crummy decision, wasn't it?
Shion?
But here, at least there was this. Shion tosses down the chest she's managed to pull from the wrecked cart. Don't say I never did anything for... you. Got 2 ingots and 2 fabrics. But she's gonna be injured at the start of the battle, yep. She starts combat with half health. We are gonna have to be very careful. Alright. Got another tower here to investigate, so let's open the door. Hi! I'm gonna interfuse with a table. I'm gonna interfuse with another table. Papers, I guess. And Splinter Blast, because important. I'm gonna do an aim shoot at the bard, because the bard scares me more. And can I silk step? I can. I'm moving out of the way. Garland. Sentinel. Okay. Okay. Okay, Herme's down quite a bit. Oh, Herme! Herme collapsed backwards. Her right leg was destroyed. I have to fall back. I'll fight another day. Main characters like Herme and Nenmei I don't think can die. I can't win this one alone. I have to fall back. Okay. Okay, come on, really? You are kidding me. Okay, well. I am moving you back out. Nenmei, come wall up with Garland. Interfuse with the table. And Splinter Blast the bard, because we need that damage. Shion? You go ahead and shoot. And didn't work. Okay, well. That did the trick. So, moving you away from the door just a tad. Open it. Okay, we'll interfuse with the bookshelf. Okay, actually, Shion, I'll set up an ambush, like, right here. Garland, come right here, and Sentinel. Okay, well. Okay. Nenmei, I'm gonna move you right here. if we Splinter Blast right there... Hey, there we go. Garland, does that count? Yes, it does. So you've attacked. And then Shion, if I put you here... There we go. And that did not work. Okay, well. Let me move you here. We can peck. And attempt to attack. Shion. There we go. There we go. That's how it's done. At the very least, both sisters have gained some stuff. Hermé is now Bloodhorn Mystic. So, advanced interfusions based on human artifice, instruments, and accidents. Long reach. She has +1 range with all attacks and abilities. Or viciousness. Let's go with Humanist for her. Then you. So we can do Earth Scribe, which is advanced interfusion abilities for stones and bones. Could be interesting. I think I have been using a lot of discus and stuff with her. Interfuse stones grants extra armor, warding, and temporary HP. Let's go with Earth Scribe for you. And I don't think we're going to use a torch, so let's go ahead and salvage it. Alright, well, can't cancel that. Oh boy. So we have crossed through so many places. Now we have to return to Delvecorn. Let's gather at Sithwoods first. And while we're here, let's wait for Hermé and Shion to both heal a bit. And let's go to Delvecorn, which will be the final fight of the chapter. Alright, I guess we're going to be wrapping up this chapter once we go here. So this will be interesting. Let's go ahead and wrap up the chapter at Delvecorn.
Is it normally like this? I don't know. It's weird weather. It's horribly quiet. Doesn't look to be a shambles.
Doesn't look real.
There's chimney smoke. Can't be abandoned.
Nothing appears out of place. There's no damage. Everything's a little gray looking though, so I don't know. The only sounds are boot scrapes, feeble breeze, and their own talk.
No birds.
Trust your own eyes at your own risk. Into the town center they file. A cloud-cased sun renders the world in dreary, bloodless hues. Oh, there's a person! Oh, visitors!
Who's that? The mayor! At least he's...
Welcome to Delvecorn. This is one of the towns.
What are you saying? One of the towns?
Hey. It's definitely one of the towns that exist, isn't it? Hey. Got an elven woman here.
Schoolmistress? Her eyes are emptier than usual. I'm lost.
I think I'm lost. They seem enchanted, right? Sleepwalking. Hmm? And there's a fly. A rasping noise starts, stutters, and skips. It comes from nowhere and everywhere. As if a cat snagging his claws through the fabric of creation, reality snaps, runs, and violently curls. Bits of the truth begin leaking into view. Is that a person?
It's the miller. Old Shylwyn Zephyr.
That Mothman warned us what we'd see. There's so many flies. Are these supposed to be corpses? Oh. Oh dear. Death! We have to run! Death! Finally, the real town of Delvecorn spills into view, like a half-eaten corpse dumped from its shroud. Back, old fool! Hide! Here are the horrors you hunted. Now we see who kills who, huh? The horrors are far from done.
Oh! By any and all gods!
It stumbles through fly clouds. No! No! Pippin? Oh dear. Master Magson! Pippin Magson, are you?
Careful! I don't think he's himself!
Fear and chaos descend. Oh boy. Here we go. Final battle of the chapter, and this is gonna be interesting. Okay, these tiles look a little spooky to me. Okay, Herme. Having you move right up here. It's not enter into these pink tiles because they scare me. But if you interfuse with something, Nenmei, you all up as well. You can interfuse with the rock pile and use a discus against the Lost Master, like from Kingdom Hearts. Nah. But yeah, let's go ahead and try. Done some damage at least. Shion, you can do an aimed shoot at the Dweaver. Sentinel is the best I can manage for you. You can throw your axe and try something. Okay, Dweaver is gone. So that's something gone at least. Oh boy. This is gonna be spooky. So whatever the Lost Master is, this is gonna be bad. We need long-range things for... We're gonna die, aren't we? Okay, well... Can I have you, like... Oh boy. This is not good. I'm like trying so hard to think of what I can do. What can I do? What can I do? Okay. Come up here, Herme. Interfuse with... Oh, there's nothing up here I can have you interfuse with. The lantern? And illuminate it. That's all I can think to do right now. We'll use the fire in the future, but for now... we can at least do something against the Master. we can do an aimed shoot. Okay, armor got shredded. Okay, Garland, we're gonna try this. Okay. There we go. Master Magson! Pippin Magson, do you even know me? Still too much on, boy. Power from the trunk. I know. Your elbow's flying like a kite. Here I come. Whoop. So this is the guy that taught Garland. Huh? This is when Garland was a kid, I'm guessing. Come on, Garland. Master Magson, I'm sorry. I keep fixing one thing, screwing up another. We fall down all the time. That's why we have to get good at it. Perfection's a long way off, but if we keep tripping forward, we'll fall closer and come closer to it. We'll fall closer and closer to our goal. Kill me. I'll use everything you gave me, and you taught me not to waver. There goes the master. Oh boy. I have many concerns about everything happening. Okay, yeah, I have many concerns. Okay, steal fire. Let's go ahead and put the fire here. There we go. Went through several. You can interfuse with the rubble here. And Splinter Blasts. Can I get all three? No, but I can get two of them. That's fine. Done something at least. And you... can take a shot at the Thrusk. And then Silk step out of the way. Garland, I'm putting you here. And act as a sentinel. Okay. That thing's dead. We did some damage. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. The bards are gonna scare me, aren't they? The bards are very much gonna scare me. Okay, if I move you, like, up here... Oh, there's another one. Great. That's just great. Let's just interfuse with the wheelbarrow and Splinter Blast, because I literally have no idea what else I can do. You... let's at least try this. Okay. Shion. This one has a chance of dying. There we go. Can do an aimed shoot against this one. Once again, I feel like I need to do Sentinel. Okay, Nenmei, please be safe. There we go. That one is gone. Okay, Herme is taking some damage. And Garland is in stasis. Shion, can you undo the stasis? Remove stasis? I think it takes up the entire move, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. Is there anything you can shoot from here? Something, at least. Hey, it's bleeding. That's good. And then you can Silk Step over here. You can peck the Seeker. Gonna have you move next to Nenmei and be a Sentinel. Herme, let's move you away from that thing. Interfuse with a tree. And is there anything over here we can interfuse with? The lantern! Nenmei, anything I can have you interfuse with, dear? Mossy Rock, so you can at least have Calcify up. Then Rock Shield. You know what? Let's have you protect yourself for now, because you kind of need the extra. Okay, Discus won't work on anything nearby, except for, I guess there's a thing here. Or I guess we can also do Rock Shield for Herme. Because Herme is also fairly weak. There we go. Alright. So, bards. Okay, Shion, I'm gonna move you up here first. Or we'll shoot that one. Okay, Garland, you're not really having any luck with Sentinel, so I think it's time to start moving up. I'll move you right here for now, Sentinel. Alright. Could do Splinter Blast. No, not yet. So let's Illuminate. Steal Fire onto that bard there, who happens to be bleeding, and is now going to be continuing to burn. Let's also interfuse with the lantern. And illuminate it. And then we can steal fire and put it right there. Hey, good job. Okay, Garland, I hope you're okay. Okay. Aim, shoot. We can hit this one much more easily. Let's see, Nenmei. Let's move you up here. Anything I can... If we withdraw from the blaze, there's nothing else I can interfuse with over here. Let's do a rock shield for Garland. Garland will be a sentinel for now. See, there's nothing I can do here. Herme. Might need to move Herme up here. It's risky, but... No, actually, I'm moving her back right here. Okay, that got warded. Okay. So, Garland, I think we need to start moving up. We're not going to get anything done if we hang back. So I'm going to be Sentinel right there. Herme. Let's move you here. We'll withdraw from the blaze. There's nothing back there we can use. But can we interfuse with... Nenmei could use that. Okay, I'm putting you here. Let's interfuse with... Wait a second. Do you both have the ability to be Earth Scribe? You do! Okay. So we'll interfuse with that. Meantime, I don't see anything you can interfuse with. Or anything, actually. So I guess we'll just wait. Shall I do an aimed shoot? Just take out a little bit of... No, never mind. Okay, got a bit of damage warded. Okay. Shion, come on up here. Okay, well, Herme, you can do a Scalding Rain on either one of them. You can also do a Discus against either one of them. And maybe let's actually move you a little bit further up. And interfuse with this fence. Splinter Blast, please work. Did something, shredded some armor. Let's be a Sentinel. You. Discus against the Bard is something at least. Okay, we took cover. Okay. Blocked and warded. Okay. So, Herme, you can do a Scalding Rain against only one of them? Really? That sucks. Well, let's start advancing forwards a bit. Okay, is there anything else Nenmei can interfuse with over here? Wheat bundles. Let's do a Splinter Blast against both of them. Hey, good job, good job, good job. Okay. This is 100% even though it looks like it's gonna get blocked. I love that. Okay, this is excellent. Okay. That scared me for a little while, but we did great. We did great. Sash of Grace with +5 dodge. You know what? Shion, being a hunter, is gonna need a lot more dodge, I think. So let's go ahead and give it to Shion. The Stash of Grace. How bad are you guys hurt? Herme? Garland? Nenmei? I already wondered whether I'd ever want to live here again. Now... Sniff around for whatever's salvageable. As the fighting ends, the final threads of Thrixel madness fly to the winds. There are survivors! Look! Now people begin to filter from their cold homes in confusion. Poor old Shiowen Zephyr's lying out here. Her knife's got that inky blood on it. Couldn't fool her, could they? They'll gather the living and bury the bodies. the majority well into the process of decay. By night, most have had a chance to remember themselves, try to piece together what happened. An impromptu council is held in the home of the schoolmistress. Under their spell, it all made sense. Wish that reasoning was clearer to me now. At least the bits and images we remember feel solid. All us old folks they let live, left us in charge, maybe the fool passers through. And the young ones they took. But what'd they do with them? I'd bow to any god who knows.
Callie, Dolan, Jovi, Sperlind, Arthin, Eluna, and Junvir?
Eluna, there we go. I was wondering if Eluna would have something to do with any of our characters. No, Eluna is somebody else who's been taken away. And all the rest, yes, led away like cattle.
The Thrixel took him. So they didn't kill him? What do they want? Why Delvicorn, and why was it just the kids? The whole of one puzzle is just the first piece to the next. Wouldn't expect them to do the same for us, but I suppose we have to try and find them.
They resolve to search for the missing ones, the young. There will be no peace, no joy, no relief. A season of terrible hoping will follow, and I see the Mothman right there. But winter has passed. So this has been the first chapter. One of the thrust that does extra damage has been taken away, but that's about it. Everything else is okay. As winter gives way to spring. The very night of the battle, Garland set flame to the twisted body of his one-time mentor in a fallow field. If only I hadn't recognized you, I'd still be able to dream. He wouldn't stop working to clean the town up. He'd scour hardest for the signs of the lost. Shion sought the help of her people, the Hill Painters, to look for the missing ones of Delvicorn. Dartmouth Ever was the most skilled tracker she knew. Dartmouth could only speak to what he hadn't seen, mark of any passage. Remember, though, Thrixel are unlike any other quarry. The province of all sense and sign may be in their governance. We'll stay watchful. The weather that season was bright and perfect, but it only saddened those left to see it. See, one of the interesting things I'm noticing is that normally when you wrap up a chapter in Wildermyth, it's years that have passed. This time, it's just a season. Winter gives way to spring. Herme and Nenme made a rapid study of anything they could find. Anything that might relate to the Thrixel or their aims.
Hey, little pup.
Hey, Nenme?
What is it, Cricket? Those people weren't always kind to Mom and you, but this power makes me feel responsible for them. I don't like it. What about you? Talking about a mystical whatever? I hear you. For me, it's... We saved our town. The old folks should be able to think about other things, but my mind just keeps returning to the lost ones. They're out there. They were taken. And if we don't choose wisely, it's everyone we ever knew. Disagree? Oh, no. My mind wandered. I'm just worried. Days are passing. I'm not finding anything useful. Yeah, me neither.
Transformations. Shion will have an extra shadow leg. Let's go ahead and do that. Herme will have an extra gem leg. I'm actually gonna flip a coin. Oh, that landed on the floor. Heads. I guess heads is yes? I don't know. I'll just hit yes. Alright. So, what all can we upgrade? Not really much we can upgrade in terms of armor for anyone. I mean, we can give these guys better armor. You have better armor, technically. I mean, isn't that what, like, the stone legs do, kind of, in a way? Like, if I click on this, the crystal leg gives you +5 block. So you have extra block, which is useful. But I definitely want to replace your wand with something else. A common wand. But it also reduces your spell damage. This will be interesting to figure out. Nenmei, what do I want for you in particular? You have a is this a flail, not a staff? Walking staff. Interesting that this is counted as a flail, actually. Yeah, I would not consider these to be flails. I would not consider the staff to be a flail. The walking staff is actually better than, like, it gives you more damage, but it's like not better, you know? I feel like I need like a higher tier staff to replace the walking staff, honestly. Let's see, for you, you've got a water-based. Once per turn, you shoot at a foe. The stunt effect is that it refunds an action point. Very useful, actually. I think we'll stick with the Whisper Song for you. But for a dagger, we can switch our skinning knife for a common dagger. We'll go ahead and create that. Garland. We can't really improve the clock stopper right now, but what about your other weapon? The wyvern tail? Also can't really be improved. Oh boy. As for you... Actually, offhand weapons... This could be interesting. This could be interesting. I like the throwing axe. But this could be interesting to kind of experiment with, is giving you an extra weapon. Actually, Nenmei, what if I were to do something similar for you? Like, what if I were to give you a flail? Or something. Or at least, just something. Let's see, this is Water 1, refunds an action point. I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, normally it's like, ah, yes, let's improve everything. Right now it's like, what do I want? But I do feel like you're gonna need something better, so let's give you Dusty Drab. I feel like extra armor and warding and spell damage. Useful for you, so we'll give you the Dusty Drab. Can anybody else get better armor? Literally nobody. So you're stuck with Humble Jennings. I would consider an Ember Gown for you in the future, but... I can trade a legacy point for the missing resource, but... I mean, it's only one off. It would just be one legacy point. Do I want to do that? I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think I'm just gonna continue with what I've got right now. Stick with the soup spoon for now. For the most part, everyone is okay. Yeah, that would be too much for me to be able to afford. That would cost all of my legacy points. I don't want to use them all. Maybe someday in the future I will be able to afford whatever the ultimate versions are, but for now let's just go ahead and move on. Exhausting other avenues, hope of finding the young folk has fallen to scattered query and ill-inspired quest. Forget there's always this place. Garland leads Shion to Eldstone, where at least Thrixel had once definitely been. It's pretty forgettable. They give much of a day to climbing and slipping among Kyoran rubble. The lines and leanings of these ruins make it easy to lose focus and wander. From time to time, they're forced to call out in order to find each other. See that silvery stuff on the ground? Malting, maybe. Yeah, that's all I've really found. So I'd say the Thrixel haven't been here in some time. Maybe my life's consigned to futile searches. Or maybe you only have to open your beak, little bird, and whistle for a favor. It's the Mothman! Scouring for lost chicks, I take it? Oh, this is the Mothman. Take a good long look. I am well worth seeing. You again. You're the only person we seem able to find. Few joys exceed the unlooked-for reunion, is that not so? But as the badger often says before breakfast, shall we get 2 eggs, or did we wake only to bark and mud muddle? I have no idea what the heck he's saying, but I'm just having fun. You have something to share? Have I not made that clear? No, you haven't. Oh, but you do so provoke me to prattle. I am in a bit of a rush myself. Don't listen, Wanderlorn, by my very nature. The idea was a Weatherstone seed. I felt called to take myself north and beautifully east, and that is how I happened upon these chicks of yours. I saw them there, huddled and afraid, and dwindling in number. It is not a good place where they are. You saw them? And you didn't help them? You seem to assume I can walk into the den of Thrixel and simply rifle through the cupboards. I am flattered, but must simply admit my talents have eventual limits. Remember your own limits too, precious birds. Your enemy is well beyond you. Things have been beyond me my whole life. For whatever reason, they don't stay there. Spoken like a myrtle-haired struce. Well then, by Caldwell Audrey, northeast, in the wood marsh, an ancient Glimmerseen lies in a hidden hollow. Glimmer what? Glimmerseen! I shall explain more in a moment, but first, here. You must look for trees with my mark on them. I leave it now upon this stone. The Mothman's glyph gleams to a certain tilt of the light. And then he went his own way. If there weren't lives in balance, I'd say we should be tracking the Mothman instead.
I know the old laboratory in the wood marsh. It's a long journey, but it's makeable. Yes, but Glimmer what?
I mean, I did Nenme's voice. Oh well. The passage of time will cost lives, but clearing Thrixel sites will disrupt the enemy's webs and help more folks survive. They leave as soon as they can. Each idle moment is haunted by loss. The shadows deepen, and all monster groups will draw an extra card in every battle. Alright. So, basically, we can't just sit around and hope things are going to get better. But we have to take out any Thrixel sites before. So 37 townsfolk will survive. So if we attack their strongholds, they'll be rescued, but the longer we take, the more time they have to carry out their plans. The Thrixel are stalled for 22 days. Okay. So if we attack their sites, we don't have time to head back here and claim stuff. Oh well, that's fine. I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed watching, please feel free to, if you're watching on Twitch, follow. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you guys in the future. So, stay safe out there, everyone.